Them niggas don't fuck with you.
Nah, they fuck with money.
Yeah, not you.
Well, nigga, I'm not trying to go over there for Thanksgiving, Mall. Like that's the.
I cut it here. Mealy Mall his only purpose is for dry, corny comedic relief. No insight, no business knowledge, just a bum looking for the next Friday that he could get a fucking paycheck from Joe. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me just address this real quick. And I have to get the two stooges out of here. They know nothing about business. Rory's a failure. Mealy Mall is literally Jay-Z's pre-cum. Get them out of here. They know nothing. They're ad-libbers. I love Joe. But this is why, and by the way, I don't want to critique that podcast at all, truthfully, but I'll critique the bums. This is why the bums are worthless on this show with Joe. Y'all should have instantly gave retort to it, because let me just say this. This Clubhouse thing, I found out through Joe Budden. Joe been promoting this Clubhouse thing more than anybody else in the world on his podcast for the last 3 months. It was crazy. I like, somebody sent me the clip. I'm like, yo, no way Joe is acting like Joe probably brought 500,000 people there. He was promoting this shit like it was going out of style. The way he was promoting it, I thought Joe, I asked Joe, me and Joe, we talked about it. I said, Joe, you own that shit? I thought Joe owned it, bro. No fucking way. I thought he owned it. I thought Rory, that albino bump, oh no, he's over there. Albino bump. I'm like, okay, this bum would probably own it. That's why I was like, all right, cool. So I got to just stay off of this because I can't do nothing that gets Rory rich. Fuck that. That nigga's damn near homeless. He about to, I heard that nigga been trying to do the PPP scam and he been trying to get on food stamps. So let him go. Because I know the classic stream when I get the paperwork that Rory applied for food stamps. Ooh! But still, I looked at this, and this isn't really necessarily about Joe. I love Joe. But I think this is where fundamentally, some people, and by the way, we're all, we're black, we're all in the struggle together. We differ. I would have probably never known about this app. There's 3 people who have really promoted this app. I'll tell you all 3 names. Joe was first. There was 2 months before any other celebrity really was promoted on other social media. Joe, he was talking about it every week. That's promotion. Your whole audience is trying to get on there. I get it's invite only, but you're making it hot. I'm telling you, I don't religiously listen to even, say for example, this podcast or whatever the case is, but I heard about it because I do listen to things that Joe say. And I heard him talking about something constantly that I had to check out. To the point I thought he owned it, number one. After him, I believe the other 2 people who have been really big promoters of this app is Meek Mill and 21 Savage. Now, with all that being said, I was very surprised when Joe even said the things he said as you guys just listened. Because when I asked the question a while ago to say, does anybody have equity? And, to even what he said, he claimed he asked his question too, and people said, no, just enjoy that, blah, blah. I felt the way when people were congratulating me on having the biggest room ever, and all it was pats on the back. It felt like it was Dance Monkey Dance. And I was like, I'm not Rory. Rory's about to get on government assistance. I'm a whole boss. I'm not about to do that type of shit. So I'm not about to go help y'all build this. So anyway, let me tell you, because I've talked to so many people behind the scenes, and I won't out none of them. What's going on with this? Y'all want me to tell y'all the truth what I hear about this Clubhouse shit? This is why this is so funny to me. The rich white people, the venture capitalists who own this shit, they're pimping the niggas on there. And it's all rappers. All these rappers act like they hustlers. Let me tell you this. There's a handful and when I mean a handful, I'm gonna say 3 to 4 rappers that have had those conversations with the owners. Maybe Joe's one of them. And this is what I heard those conversations have been. The owners say, hey, you keep making this hot. In one of our next few investment rounds, we might allow you to invest like $1 million or $2 million. And when we sell for $5 billion, your money will increase tenfold. But we're going to be selective. We're going to see how dedicated you are. And we're going to see how hard you go. So you have all these rappers on Clubhouse. Well, there's a lot of tiers. I'm going to break it down on tiers. There's a tier of the people who think they're in the running to be investors. The owners have gassed them up. They're on it every night. Every night. Giving out content for free. Hoping the owners, maybe not this investment round, but next time, or the next time after, will say, oh, we pick you. We want you to give us $2-3 million. That hopefully they could flip later on. This is worse than the music business. That's why I be looking at these rappers. I'm like, yo, these niggas be talking to bullshit, but I'm like, yo, what bullshit are y'all talking about? That is the deal for every rapper on there. None of them have a deal with, none of them have equity in that company. None. Not one. Meek Mill don't got no equity in that company. Meek's on there turning up. Hopefully all these niggas on some pick me shit. They're turning up, hoping the owners see. You don't see Meek like, yo, every week, yo, we having black currency talk. You have black cultural currency talk on a white app, nigga? Y'all talk about culture vultures and cultural appropriation? The shit's owned by some white dudes. The shit wasn't meant for hip hop. They put a negro with a fucking afro as the fucking icon of the shit. It's not owned by black people. Because they know who's running the shit now. From what I hear, people like Meek is on there trying to do things often that hopefully he could become an investor. These not the guys who claim they're bosses. But it's facts. So, from what I've heard, the owners do talk to some of the rappers there. They're not promising any of them equity. They're promising them that they'll give them a chance to be contributors or investors if they turn the app up enough. Think about what that is. It's dance, nigga, dance. Get the app value up and we might let you invest your hard-earned millions to get a piece. These rappers, I looked at them and I'm like, yo, these niggas is pawns. Now, there's about, from what I understand, about 10 to 15 rappers who they're trying to become investors. Again, they're all on the app doing the most, trying to impress the owners. Think about it. A bunch of black rappers who are all millionaires, tap dancing, shucking and jiving, trying to impress the white owner of the app to hopefully become investors. None of them are. None of them. There's not one rapper that can say they're investors right now. Not one. But they're hoping to be. So that's why they're owning constantly. Then we have a couple other tiers. Of course, we have the smuts. They're getting cash apped. They're getting BBLs paid for. We also have the irrelevant niggas. They think this is about to be a new platform that's popping. And you know how all the irrelevant rappers ran to TikTok? All the niggas, I don't want to call their names because I'm cool with them. All the niggas who ain't popping really in rap no more, they're on TikTok. They're doing all the dances. They're doing all the Zumba. They're doing it all. Yes. Because their motto is, we're not popping on Instagram and Twitter no more. Let's get popping on Instagram and we'll be back in the game. I'm just telling you what it is. 100%. And it's not even some of the rappers that you're talking about. Yo, if you go on, nigga, I'm gonna open Clubhouse right now. Maybe let me see. Maybe I'll just say some names. Fuck it. Some of these rappers ain't dropped music in years, but they in here trying to fucking cloud up on this fucking app. Let me tell you, Oh my God, this is the irrelevant nigga room right here. Yo, for all you irrelevant rappers on here, you won't blow up via Clubhouse. You could barely rap. We don't want to hear you talk. Like, just keeping it trill. Like, some of y'all couldn't rap from the get-go. You think we want to hear you talk? Are you dumb? I'm just being very honest with y'all. So for some of y'all, I seen y'all trying to do it. Y'all are not going nowhere. Y'all are irrelevant. It's over for you niggas. I'm being very honest. So the irrelevant niggas, they don't even want equity. They just want their career back. But it's done. That shit over. The thoughts on there is just trying to finesse niggas. I get it. But then it's those 10 people who are in the running of becoming investors. And I think this was an indictment when I hear Joe speak about the app like this, because I'm going to be honest with you, and, with all due respect to Joe, not the two stooges next to him. Them niggas are straight, unadulterated bums. But Joe, I am shocked when I hear Joe say that about Clubhouse is such an indictment, because I'm telling you this, if there was a short list of people that I would give for the reason why Clubhouse is popular in terms of their own promotion of the app, Joe is one of the top 3. And to hear him say this, basically saying the owners wasn't really trying to hear no equity shit with him, and basically said, just keep using the shit, like we'll see about it. It shows again why we be in a position we're in. Now, this is why also I have even more resentment. But again, you can't really talk to, niggas be so stuck in their way. So Clubhouse is a thing. Twitter is a behemoth. Nigga, Twitter already copied Clubhouse. They're about to replace it. It's called Spaces. For all these rappers that are now going to be disgruntled that Clubhouse ain't give them no equity, why can't all of them just link up and create the same fucking copy Clubhouse?